Welcome back, Tater Tots, for another new episode of Haywood Gardens. We are once again here at the Vatore home. Lilith recently just got home from work, as well as Caleb from a night of, following their father and his, what do I want to call it? Like his criminal. I mean, I don't want to call him a criminal because I feel like there's a lot more to it than just that, but yeah, anyways, so they were at work. Lilith is getting her workout on, and Caleb is just down here and he is playing chess. You know, the usual. When is he not playing chess? But anyways, guys, it is, if you look on the calendar, it is officially Spooky Day. And on Spooky Day, the Vatore family, they have a big clan gathering for all the Vatore family members, as well as those other vampires that have aligned themselves with the Vatore family or the Vatore clan, whatever you want to call it. So they are a part of that group. And so they are going to be having a big meeting today. And so they are going to have to switch into their formal wear for this because it is something that they do definitely at least once a year, every spooky day. So while everyone else in the town is, celebrating spooky day by dressing up and whatnot, the vampires are doing other things. And yep, here we go, spooky day. All right. What does he like to do? Does he like to do any of this? Not really. He wants to wear a costume. Of course he does. Even though that's not really what he is supposed to be doing. What about Lilith? Okay, they have the same thing from being a vampire. That's okay. I guess vampires like to dress up like that, but that's cool. Anyway, so we are going to get these two ready. I think for the most part, he is ready to go. We are going to switch him into formal wear. We have to get this boy going. Come on, boy. Come on. Let's see you change. Yeah, boy. Yeah. So he looks good, but that might be a little too fancy. So I think we're just going to switch him into his red suit. There we go. That suits him more for a vampire meeting. And let's get up here. And girl, like, you need to stop sweating so much. She's watching the weather forecast while she's running on the treadmill over here. But we need to get her to change outfits as well into some of her formal wear for this vampire meeting. So we will have her switch here to, um, yeah, I think we'll switch her to this outfit. Let's see how she looks for a big important vamp meeting. So, um, yeah, I think that'll do. So, okay. We need to get these two to travel, and the meeting is at a different lot, so I will show you guys. So we are going to travel with, of course, where's Lilith? Oh, there she is. With Lilith, we're going to take Marcus, Juliet, Edwin, and Lorraine, because the others should already be there. So yeah, let's have them travel, guys, and I will meet you there. Welcome, guys, to the Clan Vatore. It's not really, I mean, the bottom side of it is the secret hideout, but you guys have been here before in the previous episode when, look at her. As speak of the devil, like Arya was invited him over here, and like, look at her. She is just like, could you get any closer to our boy here? Like, girl, she wants him so bad. Like, she wants him. I'm gonna see if I can try to snap a picture here of this, but he looks like he's enjoying that. So I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I don't think he realized that she was so up close and in his business. But you know what? I guess that's just what happens. And so, yeah, let's check out everybody here. So, I haven't introduced you guys officially, but I don't know why his hair is black because it definitely should be silver. So that must be some kind of a glitch. So I will have to fix that later. But this is Caleb's grandfather, Edwin Vatore. And then over here is his lovely, beautiful grandmother, Lorraine Vatore. And she just looks classy as ever. And look at Lilith. She's looking away because Damien is like giving her straight eyes, like, ooh. She is like, he's looking at me. He's looking at me. Okay. So quick little backstory. I'm not going to give you guys too much info here, but Lilith and Damien kind of have a little off and on kind of fling. If you look at her relationship with him, you will notice that I don't know why these things always start off so small, but you'll notice that she has, a little bit of something something with him. And so yeah, she is around him, but she always has a little bit of hesitation when she comes to these meetings. They always make her a bit uncomfortable because she doesn't really know what to think of it. So, okay, we are going to add all these people into a. Oh, no, I don't want Caleb to go home. I thought I like, boy, no. Oh my gosh. I am just like clicking everywhere. I'm having so many issues. Okay, actions. We are going to form a group and we are going to have all of these peeps in our group. Okay, so we got a big group. Cool. There are some more in here that we need to add as well. I don't know if Caleb has met them, so I'm going to have him come in here and greet some of these people because we need to add them to the group as well. So this here is Mariah Paris. We have Keon Lauer and Dawn Granger. So I'm going to have him introduce himself to the ones that he doesn't know. And we will add this girl to our group as well. Can we not like add her yet? I guess maybe because we don't really know her super well. Um, but yeah, hopefully we can add her soon. I hope it, there we go. Okay. Add to group. Can't have an ensemble. Of course you can't. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, these are two other members of the clan. So it looks like we can't have too many people all at once. And so I guess that's why Grandma here is not in our group either. So, okay, and then here is another one. We have Christine Poe. So yeah, we will, feels like I should control the people in the house more than I should Caleb and them because that way I can get all of the members here. So we need to call the group down here and have everyone come and not view together, but sit together. So we are going to get the whole group to come on down. Come on down, everybody. Come on down. So this is the vampire headquarters where everybody comes to meet. And it looks like they are taking their seats here. If everybody would just sit down, sit together, please. Stop getting up. It's going to be a nightmare to try to get everybody to like sit and like actually talk all at the same time. Look at Caleb. He's just taking. Look, here they all go. They're all going to get up. We're going to play massive musical chairs. And oh my gosh, I feel like I should just turn off the. Okay, let's go to the gameplay. Autonomy off. You're not gonna be able to do anything, fools. You're gonna listen to me. That's what's gonna happen right now. So, okay, I'm gonna have them all sit together, and none of you can do anything else right now. So sit down in the chairs, please. Please. Oh my gosh, guys. We're gonna end up spending like 10 minutes of this episode just trying to get people to freaking sit down here. So, okay. Really? I thought I turned this. Oh my gosh. Wow, agitating. Anyways, so guys, this is the group here, and we've got his dad, Marcus, and Keon, and Lilith, and then of course his mother, Juliet, and Arya, and Caleb over here, and then Damien is like over here, like talking to himself, probably practicing flirting in the mirror. So we are going to have a brief meeting here. His dad wants to discuss some things that is going on within the clan and just with the business in general because they're all pretty much in the same business. And of course, they have their enemies, which are the Vladislaus, however you say his name, the Strahd. The Strahd family is like their enemy here. So I'm going to switch to his control of his father so that we can have him lead the pack. All right, guys. So we have everyone pretty much here in this room at least. So we are going to try to go ahead and have the vampire meeting. Of course, everyone's still playing musical chairs. But, anyways, so Marcus Vatore is letting everyone know that he's grateful that everyone has been able to make it here. He knows that things have kind of been a little bit crazy lately, and there's been a lot of interaction apparently going on with some humans and whatnot. And as he said that, he of course kind of glares over at Caleb, who raced out of the room, but we're going to pretend that he is still in here. But, anyways, he probably left to go and punch a mirror or something because he's so agitated. Oh, my name is Kian La. It's nice to meet you, Juliet. So it looks like he has some assignments for some of the members here, and so it looks like he wants um, his his wife, his and it's not his grandma, his mother. It looks like he is asking his mother to, of course, take control of a lot of the organizational tasks of the group because, it's his mom and she's pretty well organized with everything. Oh, there he is. He's got gray hair now. There we go. There's what Edwin Vitor looks like. He's actually pretty fine for an old man. And he's got scars all over his face from long ago vampiric wars and battles that were going on and whatnot. So, yeah, and this is the cute dog. I forget his name, King Cow. Yeah, that's his name. And so, yeah, apparently Edwin is just being very flirtatious with his wife, which is super cute. But yeah, Marcus is wanting this guy here, Keon Lar, to kind of keep an eye on the main tasks that are going on within their company because he's like, I feel like there are some snoops that are going around, and I feel like there's got to be a snitch somewhere in this organization. And I feel like they are reporting back to Vladius Stroud because he has been aggravating him and just getting on to him about things that are just not what he expected. And he hates, if anything, to lose to Vladius. Like, that is the last thing he ever wants, is to lose to that man. Also, if you guys don't notice, Damien has been eyeing over here at Lilith this whole time, who is over here sitting with her mother, and she just never really takes part in these meetings too much. She is one of the ringleaders for her father's company, but other than that, she is just kind of here for appearances because her dad is the leader. And she gets agitated a bit because Caleb is the one who should be taking part in this more, but he doesn't really want a whole lot to do with it because he kind of goes against the grain of what his dad wants to do. And Arya is over here mindlessly and sadly looking for Caleb. She's like, where did he go? She wants to find this man because she is really upset that he like ditched her basically the other day and said that he was back with Layla because she thought for sure they were going to break up after what she reported to Mr. Vitor. And so, yeah, she is just like, I need to figure out what is going on with him. So she is going to come over here and she is going to talk to Damien real quick about a few things and tell him about how she wants to she wants some help. She wants him to kind of step in and get involved. She's like, hey, I know you like to have the attention on you, and you've heard about Caleb, right? And he's like, well, yeah, I've definitely heard about Caleb. Like, everybody's talking about it. Like, are you kidding me? And she's like, well, what would you say to meeting this so-called girl of his? He's like, I think I actually met her one time. And guys, get this, okay? I didn't even remember it, but like, I forgot that I created this guy. Like, I straight up made this whole clan, okay? And I forgot that I made Damien. And he was the one at the gym that time when Layla and Caleb went, and he was like straight up talking to her with his shirt off and his hair in a man bun. Like, yeah, that was him. And he was already scoping her out. And that was why Caleb was so jealous at the gym, was because it was Damien. And him and Damien have always kind of knocked heads over the years because, I mean, Damien is kind of a pretty boy, and he's just kind of got that thing where he loves to flirt with the girls. And so they're like, oh, she's like, wait, hold on. Okay, she's waited for Juliet to leave the room. So she's like, yeah, I need you to, you know, distract Layla a little bit. So, yeah, they are going to plan some secret, combinations, whatever you want to call it, secrets that they are going to have just between the two of them. And the others here are just kind of zoning out during this whole meeting. And we need to find Caleb, guys. Where did Caleb go? Also, yes, these are some long dead skeleton warriors, and so she is just Mariah is just over here doing whatever. Let's see if we can find Caleb. What is he doing? Of course, he's up here watching. Is that what is he watching? Is this like a cooking? It's not a cooking show. Okay. So Arya is going to use this to her advantage to sit with Caleb and see what she can kind of find out from him because she really wants to know. And yes, guys, she loves fashion and style. Like that is her jam. So, where are you going, girl? A swarm of bees is descending on Mariah. That's so random. And it looks like he came to get one of their record books. Marcus did. And so, yeah, look at her. She's just smiling at him. And so this is really fun and all, but did you see that Caleb straight up ditched her before she could even find out anything? Boy, he is being so good. And this girl, she is so agitated. Look, I'm sorry, but I have to leave. There's this thing I have to do. It looks like everybody is leaving. It's fun and all, but I have to go now. So, dag dag. Yeah, it looks like everyone is pretty much just leaving. So, yeah, the meeting has adjourned. We haven't really found out everything going on, but it was mentioned in there with everyone else leaving that Caleb is indeed with a human and he wants, where did he go? This guy to kind of keep an eye on it and report back to him if there's anything suspicious going on, as well as Keon Lar. That is kind of, those are two are both kind of his like henchmen that will look up into anything. And then he's also mentioned to Damien himself, he's like, if you also notice or find out anything, because you are closer to Caleb and his age. So if you can kind of find out some more details to him from him about what's going through his mind that you might help, or if you have any information too, you just let me know. And so it seems like everyone is trying to sabotage this relationship. But this girl here, Kirsten, she really doesn't care. She doesn't really care what anybody does. She kind of does her own thing. And Valeria, she is just here for the gossip. She is a gossip queen. She may be an elder, but don't let her fool you guys. She likes to talk. And yeah, Mariah here, she's just always kind of like in her own space in her head. But yeah, we can't all just be normal. But yeah, they did decorate just a little bit for the festivities of Spooky Day. But yeah, so I think we are going to go on back to the Vatore household, but to Marcus Vatore's household to check in with them. So we are back here with Marcus and Juliet and Edwin, and it looks like Edwin has been talking with Juliet since they returned back from the meeting, and he's trying to get a little bit more details from Juliet. She's like, "So, what is this that I hear? Caleb is he's dating a human girl?" She's like, "Yeah, her name's Layla. We had dinner with her the other night, and she's a very nice girl." And he's like, "Hmm." And Marcus just doesn't approve of her. Um, she's like, "Yeah, you know how he gets. He doesn't like humans at all. He doesn't want Caleb to have anything to do with humans, nor does he want him bringing a human in here because at the very least, all he wants to do is, well, you know, use her for what she's, what humans are typically used best for." And she's going to end that conversation there now that Marcus is back in the room. And so Edwin is like, he's thinking about this and he's going to have to kind of maybe spend a little bit of time with Caleb to see if he knows what's going on. And he wants to talk about it with Lorraine alone as well. And so Lorraine is just kind of sharing about some of the things that she heard when she was over at their house. Look at them hissing together. They're so cute. And yeah, she's just talking about all the young vampires and the things that they're doing these days. And they're so different from back when her and Edwin were younger. And yeah, so both of them have experienced quite a bit in history and seeing Forgotten Hollow grow and all the other cities as well. So they have a lot of things to share. But so she's going to go put some makeup on, and it looks like Edwin is going to try to have a conversation here with Marcus. He's like, "Son, uh, how are you feeling to about everything with Caleb. He's like, "Well, Caleb, you know how he gets. He won't listen to me, and he always wants to do his own thing. Like I don't get what makes him so different. Like why does he not want to listen to what the clan or the family wants to do? Like I just can't grasp it. I can't understand it." And Edwin's like, "Well, kids these days, they kind of do their own thing, and times are different. We don't have to worry about things as much as we did. I mean, yeah, we still got the Strahds around, but we don't have to worry about them too much. I mean, they keep to themselves, and I think we'll be all right." And so Edwin is trying to, kind of warm Marcus up to the idea, and he's just like, maybe I heard your wife and how you mentioned that that Caleb is dating a human girl, and maybe it's not too bad. He's like, "Are you kidding me? What do you like? I should give her a chance." He's like, "Well, you never know. Maybe we should kind of wait to see how this plays out." And Marcus doesn't seem too thrilled with that idea. He doesn't want to leave Caleb alone. He doesn't want it to be like this. He doesn't want to allow a human into the family. So he is just at a loss of words right now at everybody and really confused at how everyone is handling the news. So, yeah, guys, I don't really know what's going to happen here. We're going to have to try to figure that on out. So, that's enough here in the Vatore household of Marcus and Juliet. And so, I think we will head back on over to Caleb. Here we are with Lilith and Caleb. And so she was trying to get her workout on, but she wants to confront Caleb about a few things. She's like, "Look, Caleb, I love you, but I just need to kind of know what's going on. Like you left during that meeting, like you didn't even want to be a part of it, and you know that is going to make Dad furious." He's like, "Lilith, I know it is, but this is my life, and I'm tired of Dad trying to dictate and tell me what I should do." And so she's like, "Well, yeah, I totally get that, and I don't really blame you for it at all. It's just, being the son of mob wives, of the leader of mob wives, like you've got a responsibility. I would take over if I could, but Dad's not going to let me do that. I'm not a male, and he wants it. It's supposed to be the firstborn son." And so he's like, "Well, Dad's got those goals, and I don't really care. I don't want anything to do with that. I'm leading a different lifestyle than him." And she's like, but Caleb, like, are you kidding me? Like, this is just how things are gonna go." And he just doesn't, he's like, "You don't understand, Lilith. Like, you really just don't get how Dad is." And she's like, "No, Caleb, like, just drop Layla. She is a nice girl, and I like her too, but like, really, it's just, is it worth all this family argument and like just disputations amongst us all just for you to be with a human?" He's like, "You just don't get it. Like, you obviously don't know her very well if you think that, she's not just a fling, okay? I love her." She's like, "Oh my gosh, like, what about Arya? She's into you." He's like, "Arya is just a friend, okay? Like, we've kind of flirted, we kind of went on a few dates, but like, that was it. There's nothing between us." And it just looks like they are at an even standstill on that argument. And so Caleb is just over this conversation. He just doesn't want anything to do with it. So let's see, what do we have here? We've got no win scenario. Yeah, they can't win that conversation. It's just not going to work between the two of them. But yeah, and Lilith is also very agitated about it and she needs to do something. And yeah, so guys, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think with all the other members that are within Clan Vatore? What do you think they're going to do to Layla? Are they going to get involved in Caleb and Layla's relationship? Is Arya and Damien, what are they scheming? And let me know what you guys think down in the comments below because we're going to start diving a lot deeper into the story and some backstories of some of the other characters. And if you guys also have any suggestions, definitely don't hesitate to leave that for me. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this new episode, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Catch you later, Tater Tots.